What's going on, people? If you follow me on Twitter, my Twitter is at the bottom left hand corner of the screen. If you follow me on Twitter, you would know that this video is coming out. Now, this video has a lot of stuff that you guys haven't seen before. It's brand new stuff. I'm going to cover a lot of things that nobody else has even seen or heard of. But this screen right here speaks for itself. Where is NBA Live 14? Now I'm gonna go in depth on this video, so y'all looking to see around about 13 minutes, but it's gonna be worth it, trust me. But anyways, make sure you go follow me on Twitter. I can answer any questions you want. If you want any features in the game, make sure you hit me up on Twitter, because I do talk to the development team, so I can see if I can get that in the game for you. Make sure you follow me. But the first thing I want to cover, now the PlayStation 4 has a touchpad. Now the touchpad for NBA Live 14 is going to work as team management. Now I don't know how they're going to implement that in. We're going to see when we get hands-on experience with the game. But moving on, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, they both, like, they're going to play the same. Now a lot of people asked what was going to be the difference between Grand Theft Auto 5 on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. There is no difference. This the same features, the same mode's gonna be on NBA Live on both consoles. So it's up to you to decide if you want the PlayStation 4 version or the Xbox One version. Now, moving on. Now we're gonna get into the heart of things. We just gonna scratch the surface. Now the first thing I want to talk about, Bounce Tech. You all know it was revealed at E3, I do believe, and they really didn't say anything else about it. Well, I'm here to tell y'all some extra stuff. Now they tell you 50% of you, like, you dribble the ball 50% of the game. Basically what Bounce Tech is doing is just gonna stop the ball warping, the half dribbles, and the feet sliding, and the realistic movement is gonna be in the locomotion system. Now the locomotion system where is featured in Madden, so a lot of people already know how it works. It's foot planning and all that good stuff. It's going to be implemented into NBA Live 14. Now when I get further into the video, I'm going to just break this down for you guys real nicely. But the first thing I want to talk about, a lot of people, I'm going to compare this to 2K, and no, I'm not bashing 2K, but a lot of people get mad when 2K, you know, the movement and the momentum doesn't work right. That's because 2K doesn't have movement and momentum in their game, and a lot of people can attest to this. Now the first thing that they want to do is talk about Bounce Tech, but if you look and read this all the way through, you see more than just Bounce Tech. Now they want to mimic the basketball, the NBA, real life basketball. They want to mimic everything that it does, so they trying to make it look authentic as possible. So the momentum and the movement system, also caused by the locomotion system engine, is going to be very great in NBA Live 14. And a lot of people get mad because 2K, the controls aren't responsive. Well, NBA Live says that the controls are going to be responsive. Now the first thing I want to talk about, because we're getting into the real nitty gritty now, this is where it really gets detailed. The player motion matters. Now this right here, it's pretty much, if you look at this, you're looking at momentum and manipulation. Now the first thing you want to talk about in basketball is, where's the momentum going to come from when you're shaking the defender up, and you want to be able to blast through. You know, you want to follow through with every movement, and you want to hit the hole hard. So you know, you hit the paint hard, you're gonna finish strong. In NBA Live 14, they want you to be able to break down your defender. If you got CP3, you're gonna break down Amari, you know what I'm saying? So he gonna be leaning. It's not gonna be no predetermined things like, you know, canned animations. You don't want that in the game. So if you break them down, this is the first screenshot ever that anybody has seen them working with Bounce Tech. If you look at him, he's just a player model, you know what I'm saying? It's not the PlayStation 4 player model. It's an old, I call them test dummies, you know what I'm saying? It's an old, probably last gen, well, it's PS3 probably from NBA Live something, you know what I'm saying? They just using him. He's a generic player, and they're working on Bounce Tech with him, which that's why I call it like a test dummy, because he's not going to serve any purpose besides just getting the ball physics down. So this is what you guys are in store for. This you get mad because they're really quiet. Well, this is what they're doing because they're quiet. They're doing a lot of work that you guys aren't even seeing, and I see it. So I'm gonna show you guys what I see. Now when we get into the next thing, this is where I really want to start going more in depth into this video, because I'm trying to do it as detailed as possible, but also keep the flow of it real smooth. Now this is the problem right here. NBA Live setback. They realized that their games weren't like they were supposed to be. They weren't simulation. Now simulation means this right here, the momentum. You shake somebody up, and on 2K, when you shake somebody up, they go nowhere. They just slide in front of you and keep up with you. On NBA Live, you saw it done when Ray Felton got shoot by Kyrie Irving. And at the end of this right here, at the end of this segment, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean. Basically the ball handler and the defender is going to be balanced, so it's not going to be that 2K cheating no more, where the defender knows where you're going, he's sliding all across the court, he knows where you're going. Suppose you shake him left, he's going left. So it's really predetermined, and that's what they're trying to get rid of. They don't want a basketball game like that. So look forward to that simulation. Now I'm gonna show y'all right here what I mean. So did y'all catch that? I'm gonna slow it down for y'all right here. This is what I mean by the game is being balanced. A lot of people like to complain that 2K isn't balanced. Well, NBA Live is gonna be balanced. Now next gen 2K, I hope they get it balanced out like this, but we gotta see and find out. Now you see a lot of sliding in this trailer. Now I talked to Ryan already and told him that needed to be out, so I'm pretty sure he got it out of the game. This is just a basic screenshot on just again that test dummy. It's not gonna stay here long. It's nothing to say about it besides they just working on bounce check, and no, the ball ain't gonna be up that high. They just working on it. Now this right here is going to be a big part. This is where I told y'all it's really going to get detailed at. This is where I was trying to get to. Now if you don't know what the locomotion system is, it's in Madden, but Madden is a football game, NBA Live is a basketball game, so it's two different things. So you cannot say locomotion sucks on Madden, but it's going to also suck on NBA Live 14, which is not true, because it's two different teams, it's two different sports. The first thing I want to talk about, locomotion is an engine of its own. So now you looking at the Ignite engine and the locomotion engine. That's two engines in one game, and this engine has two sides to it. Now the first side is offensive and the second side is defensive. Now that's what I'm talking about. It brings balance to the game. No more predetermined defenders knowing where you're going. When you shake somebody down, they done. If they end up getting shook, it's up to their man in the paint to stop you from getting the easy finish. If the man in the paint is on the other side of the court, there's no more Superman glitching over there to get you and bump you and make you do a layup or something. That's not gonna happen. So basically, when you're looking for balance and you want control, look no further. The Ignite and the locomotion in this game mixed together is going to give you the most authentic basketball game probably to this day ever made. NBA Live 14 is going to come. I know for sure that they're going to come fully prepared with something like this also. Probably we just gotta wait and see, because we haven't saw too much. Now this is where I really want to get down into it. Now you see that they playing with the test dummy again. Now he's foot planting. If you don't know what he's doing right now, you see the marker lines everywhere on the bottom of the floor where they're teaching him how to foot plant. Now foot planting is going to be huge in this game, so he's going to be able to pivot and go left and right and do all that stuff without sliding. And that's where I want to break this down. Now they added over 1,000 new animations. The animations are not canned. Let me tell you this again. They are not canned. They're not predetermined. Now if you look towards the bottom, look at all these different animations that's going to come to this game that has never been in any other game before in terms of basketball games. Now look at this: low speed turns, jogging turns, sprinting turns, strapping turns, aggressive on ball defense, off-ball defense, and low urgency transition animation. Now, have you ever saw a basketball game with that many things in it? Matter of fact, do you even know what low urgency transitions are? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, those little details like that is what's gonna make and break the game. Now, a lot of people like to talk about NBA Live doesn't look as good as 2K. Well, it's more to a game than graphics, because if NBA Live plays better than 2K in the gameplay aspect, you know, a lot of people are gonna get NBA Live and they're gonna compare them. They're gonna be like, this is more fluid. So 2K is really gonna have to bring their A game. The angle tolerance. Now, this is where you really just get mad with 2K. Now, in 2K, when you have an angle on the ball handler, you slide in front of them, right? Because you're not really playing defense. Now, what they want you to do on live is, whichever way you go, you're gonna be moving. You're gonna foot plant. So if somebody like CP3, if you matched up against him and he hesitates you out your shoes, and he goes to the left with the hezzy, and you go to the right thinking he going to the right, you getting burnt. Like, seriously, it's not gonna be any more predetermined stuff where CP3 will get caught and bump you and fall back. If he shake you up, he gonna shake you up like he do in real life and take you to the hole, and you gonna be behind him trying to figure out what just happened. So it's, once again, the locomotion is just gonna bring that balance that's never been in a basketball game before. Here we go again, foot planting. You're teaching him how to pivot and also foot plant, the cut in any direction like he's playing football. So, you know, it's gonna be on point when y'all want to see balance in the game. Now, this right here, realism is awarded. Now, this right here is a big problem with 2K. 2K needs this in order to be on top of the gameplay for next gen. I really hope they get this in the game. Now, for instance, if you cross somebody over, I've been using it for the longest time. If you cross somebody over and they not just gonna Superman glitch back into the play. Now, 2K is known for this. When you cross somebody over, like Amari Stoudemire, he'll automatically just like, he'll eat that and he'll be right behind you to bump you for a leaning layup or to block your shot. That's not going to happen in NBA Live. You know what I'm saying? So when you change directions real quickly, he's going to be out of position, and 9 times out of 10 Tyson Chandler is going to be out of position, and that's just going to lead to a easy dunk, layup. It depends on whoever you got. So I just felt like I need to break this video down to you guys. I'm late on it, but I want to make sure that you guys got this info, and just to tell you to be patient with NBA Live, you know what I'm saying, because they coming out strong. And just basically, I want to break this down because nobody else had this. I'm the only one that have this information. And to tell you the truth, NBA Live 14 looks very promising right now. A lot of people still doubting it, but I mean, that's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. A lot of people don't understand that it's just a basketball game, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, for those of y'all that was looking for information, I gave it to y'all. And make sure y'all follow me on Twitter. Hit me with any questions, or if anything you want in the game, make sure you hit me with it. I'll see if I can get it in there for you guys. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. Also comment below if you think this was good news. Also comment anything else you feel like you need to say. But with that being said, I'm out. Peace.